Welcome to Prime Media TV. My name is James, and this is Inspirational Moments. It's been long I did this because I've been away for a while now. But I'm back, and I'm happy that I'm back, and I believe that what I'm going to talk about today will benefit you, and it will be of help. So what I'm talking about today, I'm talking about transformation. I'm talking about transformation. I'll go on a quick break. When I come back, I will take you into it fully. Okay, welcome back. Like I said, I'm talking about transformation today. You know, there's a need for a personal transformation. Each one of us needs transformation. Transformation, your mental transformation, transformation in your mind. As long as you are not transformed, there are many things that you cannot do. You'll be limited, and so you will not be able to do some things. So why do we need transformation? Because by default, we came with so many, flaws. We came with different kinds of limitation. And so if we must do something, if we must be influential, if we must be global, we have to be transformed. And that is why we go to school, and that is why we engage in so many things, so many online classes, so many academics. And what are we looking for? We are looking for transformation. We found out that there is something that is not in us, that is not within our reach. And so when you acquire more knowledge, what that knowledge does to you is it transforms you. It transforms your personality. And so every one of us, we need transformation. And as far as transformation is concerned, there's never a time where you should plateau. Every day of your life, you need to be transformed. There's something in you that needs to be worked on. And it's a call for transformation. Transformation is needed if you must be great, if you want to rise, if you want to become anything in life. You need transformation, because the way you are right now, you cannot go to some places and be accepted the way you are. You cannot. There are places you will go and you will not be able to perform some certain tasks. And what you are doing, you need to be transformed to do it at your best. Maybe you see that what you're doing right now, people complain about it, the job, the services you're offering right now, there are complaints here and there. So it's a call for transformation. You need to be transformed. Your mind, you need to think differently. You need to develop yourself. And that is what I call transformation. You need a level of transformation that will help you to do what you are doing in a different way and in a higher way. You don't need to relax and feel complacent. You have to be global in your mind. You have to be global in the way you think. You have to be global in the things that you do. We live in a world where you cannot be patronized if you are giving what is not the best, because people have many options. And so for them to avoid all options, to avoid every other option that they have to come to you, you have to give them the best. So if you cannot give them the best, they tend to look for other means. They tend to look for what is the best for themselves, because we all love ourselves and we always want to have the best for ourselves. If you are a baker, you bake cakes, you do small chops, you must do it at your own best. For you to get, customers, for you to have, clients, you need to do what you're doing. You need to put in your best. You need to be transformed to be able to do what you are doing. When you cannot think big, you will not go far. When you cannot see yourself in a higher dimension, when you cannot see yourself becoming big, becoming, the person that you aspire to be, you cannot be able to get there. Whatever your mind cannot perceive, you cannot go there. Any place that you have not perceived, any state, any position that you have not acquired in your mind, or you have not possessed in your mind, you cannot go there physically. And so that is the call for transformation. There are so many of us, we think ill of ourselves. We think so many things of ourselves. So many of us, we have given up on ourselves. We believe that nothing good can come out of us again. It is a very low thinking that have caused that have made us to believe that we are nothing. Meanwhile, there are so many things that are locked up within you. There are so many, futures that are locked up within you. But because we have not exposed ourselves to transformation, to learning, to knowledge, so we feel like we are nothing. We feel like we can't do anything relevant. Do you know, many of us grew up in all kinds of homes, maybe our families, our brothers, our sister, our parents made us to believe that we are nothing. Our parents made us to believe that we can never do something, big. They made us believe, our environment made us to believe that we cannot do something big, something important. So we grew up with a kind of mentality that is affecting us, and that is why there is a call for transformation. You need to be transformed. If you are not transformed, you cannot do anything big that is worth celebrating. People that you see them writing books today, they have become, so influential. They have companies and all that. They had to throw away the mentality of their background. They have to flush it away and acquire new knowledge and be transformed. And that is why they could be able to, attain a level of. So growth doesn't start physically. It starts from your mind. It starts when you transform your mind. You give yourself to learning, to reading of books that will transform you to your positive state, that will flush away your negative state, that will flush away your negative part, and put in you new ideas, new perspective, so that you can see things different than the way you were seeing it before. As long as you keep seeing yourself small, you will not grow beyond what you think about yourself. So if you want to grow, you have to start thinking big. You have to start thinking as a winner. You have to start thinking as a victor. You have to start thinking as someone who is not a failure. As long as you continue to see yourself as a failure, you will keep failing. So transformation starts from your mind before it appears. The result you are looking for If you must get it, the result must first happen within you. The car you are looking for, if it has not gotten into your mind, you cannot get it. Everything in the physical, it has to happen to you, because before any result that you desire comes to you, you must first possess it in your mind. So if your mind is too small for you to have that what you're looking for, you may never get it. Transformation must happen from the inside before it can come physically. I'll go on this quick break, and when I come back, I'll round up.
For me, you are my refuge and my fortress. Without you, this life is worthless. God of the hills and the valleys, God of the men and the puppies. I say, God of the hills and the valleys, God of the men and the puppies. All sufficiency. With you, there is no emergency. I say, with you, there is no emergency. You forgive my sins and grant me amnesty. You forgive my sins and grant me amnesty. Now you run out for me. You are a father and a friend. I call you my own bestie. I say you are a father and a friend. I call you my own bestie. Papa, no be lie, me I come live for this platform. I go talk on my CB. This life no go make sense. This life no go make sense without you, honestly.
Welcome back. I hope you have been able to pick one or two things from what I've shared so far. And like I said, you need transformation. You need to be transformed within. You need to give yourself, if you have to take classes, go for it. If you need to go to school, do it for your sake, for the sake of your purpose. Because your purpose is so vast that you need to be transformed to be able to, you need to match up your thinking must match up with the result that you're looking for. Otherwise, what you will keep seeing, it will not be what you're looking for. It will be how you, the way you think from inside. What the level of your capacity from inside is the result that you're going to see. Is going to be equivalent with the result that you're going to see physically. So if you want to go higher, if you're aspiring to grow, you're aspiring to grow financially, otherwise, what you need is transformation. What you need is knowledge. The knowledge, that knowledge, when it comes, it will transform you and it will build you to match up with the results you're looking for. And so thank you for staying with me. My name is James. Stay blessed.